Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing like a maintenance on my wheelchair. I don't know if that got into camera, but yeah, I'll be showing you how I would maintain my wheelchair that my cat has now stolen. It's going to be a fun video. Hello. So yeah, let's get into this. So first thing that you're going to need is a couple of basic tools. Now I keep my wheelchair tools in my wheelchair pouch. Here. So get that out. Just put this back up. Got some wipes, just to clean up all the mud and stuff. And then my tools. Now this has some basic Allen keys that have just gone everywhere, and a spanner, because, you know, I need a spanner. But I need to clean up these Allen keys, because what the fuck happened to them? The first thing I'm going to do is just dismantle it as much as you can without using any tools, okay? So, first things first is the cushion that has been velcroed on the So cushion, now this has got a bunch of hairs on it, a bit of mud from when I've taken it off and sat on it. And then, as you can see, there's just a bunch of shit in the seat as well. So, next off is these side guards, which get very muddy, because that is their job. I don't think I really need to explain them. And now we're left with a pretty bare frame, if I just do that. Now you can also take off the wheels, which I will do in a moment, and you can obviously fold this down, but I don't think I'm going to need to. I don't need to adjust anything back here. Might just give it a good clean. Yeah, that's everything that you can take off, obviously, other than the wheels, which I don't need to take off just yet, but since I got it off, actually, I might as well do it now. So, I'll be getting one of these wipes, and what we're going to be doing is wiping down the wheel itself, so like this black bit, and then the tyre, because I might as well. But also the hand guards, or like the handles, I guess you could call them, because that's what I'm holding on to while pushing. So yeah, basically just wanking this bit off, you know, because why the hell not? Obviously a lot of this is just scratches that I probably won't be able to deal with, just looking at it. You know, as you can see there's just some scratches. It's not really dirt or anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the wheels. Gone all the way around already. Very simple. And then I'm going to do same thing here. Just on both sides. I will just move that away. I don't need that at the moment. So all I'm really doing is just going along here with one of these. Obviously there's not much point in doing the main wheel. It's mainly this part that I'm cleaning, not really the tyre, because obviously it's the tyre, it's designed to get muddy, but obviously it doesn't hurt if you do. Also, kind of forgot about the insides. Don't forget about them, these do need cleaning. You can see where I can put my fingers, if it's even in camera. But, yeah, I'm just going to do this for the next couple of minutes, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so got a bit of a mess here. I'll clean that up in a bit. But here are the finished wheels. You know, they're looking cleaner, still obviously on the top, but that's because I can't be bothered to do that. It was a bit awkward doing it in this gap here, you know, for this section, because I don't want to be cleaning this of any grease, but I also needed to clean that desperately because it's covered. So yeah, now the wheels are done. They took around 45 minutes, I'd say. Hopefully nothing else should take too long. Still got to do these, which I could probably do while talking to you guys about everything else. So yeah, since I've done the wheels, I think the next thing to do is to clean like the main frame, not the main frame, the main frame. So yeah, hopefully that again shouldn't take too long, because it's only some small like patches. And then I'll show you guys how to take off the castor wheels, which are the small ones at the front, and how to clean them. They're a little bit more awkward because you got to worry about a few extra bits, but shouldn't be anything too intense, I'd say. Oh yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that. So again, I'm not trying to get these perfectly clean, because there's just not really that much point. Just looking a little better. You know, I used to just hose my chair off, and I sometimes still do, but I always find there's something very intimate, you know, about cleaning your wheelchair. Kind of therapeutic, to be honest. Now, one thing I have noticed is there's a little scuff mark, which is where it's pressed against my wheel from being stuck in the thing. I'll show you guys what I mean a bit more later when I reassemble it. But now we've done them, they're not perfect, but who cares? So I have just propped it up on a chair, as you can see. And what I'm going to do now is just clean off this bit and around here. You know, it's not looking the best. Again, this is leaving quite a big mess, which I will try my best to clean up. But yeah, it's surprising how messy it gets, like, while just doing normal stuff with it. Like, I wouldn't expect it to be this bad, but I obviously go out and record quite a lot of videos in muddy areas, so I can kind of understand it. I just wish that there was a better, like, method of just, like, cleaning everything. Like, this is fine and stuff, like, I don't need to clean the entire thing, as I said, but it's just so messy all the time. So that's already that first side done. Again, very quick. I'll give this seat a bit of a wipe down as well. Again, it doesn't need it because it's mostly covered by the cushion. But hey, who the fuck cares? Now this side is a little bit worse for a couple of reasons, because now I need to hold it up, but also it's got a lot more mud. I don't know if you can see that, but I think this is probably going to be the best position. And obviously the wheels would stop me from doing this normally. So just gotta clean it. It doesn't seem to be as bad as I was expecting. You know, it is still bad, and it is still worse than the other side. And there's a couple of bits that I can't get, like, in between the fibres and stuff, but I'm not too fussed about them. As I said, with every step of this, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just going to get muddy again in a couple of days. So, I don't think I can really get behind here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's, like, in there, I can't quite get. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I can do. So yeah, what I'm going to do is reattach the wheels, and yeah, we'll get on to the next bit. But yeah, they're muddy as fuck, and need to be cleansed of their sins. So first what I'm going to do is just clean the foot plate. Again, it doesn't really need to happen, it's under my feet most of the time, but it's still a small detail that I will notice and will be bothered by. Now also, I watched the video yesterday, just while I'm doing this. I watched the video that I posted the other day, where I wasn't sure if the audio was going to be corrupted or anything for the voiceovers, but luckily it wasn't. At least I don't think it was. Because when I was doing it, right, when I was editing it, it would like have this weird echo going on, and I don't know what that was about. But I was really worried because obviously that isn't very good. So I did end up editing another video without the editor. So again, just real quick, going back to this, you don't really need to clean this part, but I choose to for stupid reasons. In fact, what I might do is just tip the chair up, and so again, we're basically just doing what we did with the other wheel, with the big wheels. We're just going along the outside and just cleaning that off. I will show you how to take this apart as well in just a moment, obviously, because in fact I might actually need to do it now. Quickly just clean the underside of this real quick. I don't know how well any of this is coming out on camera either, so sorry if it's dog shit, but it is what it is. I hope it's helping you clean your wheelchair, at least. So yeah, that's that bit done. Now for the casters, you know, we gotta make sure that they are clean, and this is also what you would do if you needed to re-oil them. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to re-oil them, but it does make it easier for the cleaning. So yeah, I'll just take them off real quick. So what I'm going to need is my spanner, and I'm going to show you from the outside actually. Okay, so you get the spanner and you get the screwdriver. Spanner just attaches to the nut, and the Allen key just attaches there, and then you unscrew. It's pretty simple. Assuming you know how to use a fucking Allen key, Jesus Christ. Now obviously when you're removing this, the bolt just came off, so that's that. You can push. No, you can't. Just screw it all the way out. But now I don't need the spanner, so what I'm doing is just unscrewing this. In fact, I can just use my fingers now. Pull that out. Now, when I pull this out, a couple of things are going to fall out. There's going to be two washer type things. These things, which were there. Okay, so now you got the wheel out. So all I need to do is just clean it, but you know, you can use this for getting any hair out. I have usually got tons in there, but I don't for some reason, because reasons. But this is just going to help me to clean it up a little bit more. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just going over it with the wet towel thing. In fact, I'll just get back to you guys when I've cleaned the inside of this and the wheel, because this is going to be very boring again. Okay, so coming up quite close now to this thing, which I am still in the middle of cleaning. Just finished this off. So this is where the wheel goes. So it sits in there like that. Now, first thing you gotta do is work out the correct way to put the wheel on. Now, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a small amount of thread here. Now, that goes on the inside, because remember the nut, or the bolt, this nut goes there. Now, first thing you want to do is put it in. So you get your two washers, okay, and then just sort of line them up. It doesn't matter too much just yet how accurate they are. And another thing is make sure that you only do one at a time, because then you can realise what hole you're putting it in. Obviously these aren't perfectly clean, so you can tell that this one is the one that is cleaner, so I should be putting it in that one. So this middle hole is the one that I'm trying to get it for. So there's a couple of ways that you can do this. The way that I'm going to do it is basically just putting the two washers on the wheel, kind of lining them up already, and then just sliding them in. And now the wheels are quite tight, so if I can just get behind here, you can kind of make out the hole. So it's just a basic thing for when we start to put this in. So first I make sure that the first hole lines up, and then that lines up into the second one. And now I don't need to hold this at all, it won't fall out without damaging the bolt, in which case I've got other issues going on. Now I just realised that I am very close to the camera, so hi. Kind of doing some wheelchair ASMR maintenance. I just need to quickly see how well this is lined up. So yeah, that seems to be good enough. And then what we're going to do is start kind of screwing it in until it comes through here. And you can see it there. Okay. So now what you're going to do is get joined by your cat, because why wouldn't they want to come and hug you while you're doing stuff? You know, not as if I'm doing anything at the moment, I gather. So where's the nut? Where the fuck did I put that? Okay, so mine has these little grooves on the nut, just to show you where it's meant to go. But what I'm doing is just kind of screwing it on very lightly at first, until I start to feel some resistance from either a bit of dirt in the screw, or just general resistance. Now, obviously you don't want to do this too tight that it like grabs onto the wheel, but you also don't want it too loose so that it'll fall off the wheel. So what I usually do is hold it in and then go until I feel some strong resistance, and then just like quarter of a turn more. So it still rolls smoothly. In fact, I could have probably done with cleaning it a little bit more. But it rolls smoothly, as well as not being too tight and like gripping onto it and giving it the death grip. So yeah, I'm going to need to undo everything that I just did for this demonstration, because I need to clean it a bit more. But yeah, that's... Actually, I might be able to get away with doing it just like this. But yeah, that's basically how I change the wheels. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm done with the wheelchair. It is completely cleaned, or cleaned to the best that I can be bothered to make it. I used like 2 tools while doing this, and a lot of wipes, but you know, it is what it is. Now this was a very fun video to make. I kind of enjoyed servicing this. I might do videos like repairing the brakes or other things like that. I just don't feel comfortable doing them just yet, because again, I don't really do that. It's mainly the front casters that I do taking apart with. Now, this has been fun. And now I've got a cat sat on my lap who makes this very hard. But yes, I am done. Wow, that was longer than I was expecting it to be. So now what I'm going to do is clean up myself and the floor, and then edit this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, all of that usual stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.